So how'd you get the paintings?
Well,
Tell us about them.
yeah, I mean, Gacy was so grandiose. He would say in the same sentence, I'm really not a painter, but then compare himself to Da Vinci and Michelangelo. He
Yeah.
would say, those are my primary models. And he would bring paintings out to our meetings and lean them up against the wall. And he would say, you know, I'm not pressing you to buy one of these, Jeff, but that's how I buy stationery and postage. So, and this is funny. He said, I really encourage you to buy a couple now because their value is going to appreciate over time a lot. So you should get them now while they're cheap.
Yeah.
So I bought one. I'll tell you the story of this one day. We're talking, and the painting that was leaning against the wall that day was one of his favorite subjects, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. It was a painting of the dwarfs at the mouth of the mine. And this is a guy, again, who had 26 bodies in the crawl space under his house. So there's a shovel shown at the mouth of the mine in these seven dwarfs. And I'm trying to get Gacy to talk with me about some of the murders. He's mostly denying any of them. He eventually told me he knew something about 5 of them. So I decided to try and work on those and get him to talk about them. And at some point during that discussion, he said, you know what, Jeff? I've got pictures of every one of those kids who they say I killed back in my cell. And he positioned his hands like you would if you were holding a deck of cards. And he said, I go through those pictures, and you know what? Those kids are no more real to me than... And he was sort of casting about for how to complete that sentence. And his eye caught that painting of the 7 dwarfs. And he said, then those cartoon characters in that painting. And I remember thinking, that is probably the first true statement he's made all day long. That's absolutely the truth, that they were no more real to him than the cartoon characters in that painting.